Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Hominum. Mr. Hominum stands accused of killing several raccoons to make coats. Defense, how do you plead?
Innocent, Your Honor.
Objection. What the? How do you know your client is innocent? I don't see any proof that he is, therefore he must be guilty.
Objection. That's an arguing for ignorance fallacy.
Defense, explain.
Just because I haven't shown any evidence showing he's innocent yet, doesn't mean he's guilty right off the bat.
Okay, cool.
Duh, he got me. He's better than I expected.
Anyway, I will now call my witness to the stand, a fellow raccoon. Would you please state your name for the court?
Charles Raccoon?
Mr. Raccoon, do you know Mr. Hominum?
Yes, he's a kind man. He has always been a friend of my family.
So, do you think he could ever harm a raccoon?
Definitely not.
Thank you, witness. You may step down. Obviously, my client is innocent based off of my witness's testimony. Your Honor, there are two choices here. You either let my client go free or put an innocent man in jail.
Objection! That's an appeal to consequence fallacy.
Appeal to consequence?
This man is trying to make you think that there are only two choices, and one of them is undesirable. That's a fallacy, I tells you.
How did he see through my plan? I have to rethink my strategy.
Anyways, back to the case. I will now call my own witness to the stand, Mr. Newcar. Well, Mr. Newcar, you said that you saw the accused ravenously cutting into your brethren for their skins. Is that correct?
Toast my goats. Totally saw him murdering my friends and family.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Judge, from what my witnesses said, the accused stands incredibly guilty AF, my guy. I mean, look at him. He's dressed up like Crocodile Dundee. It's obvious he's a hunter looking for skins.
Objection. First off, I actually like Crocodile Dundee. And second off, that's another fallacy called a sweeping generalization.
What even is this court case anymore?
First off, just because he's dressed like an Australian outbacker doesn't mean he's a hunter. He might just like those clothes.
Wait, aren't you supposed to prove him innocent?
I am, but I can't help when my opponent is being inept at his job.
Oh gosh, diddly darn, he got me there. Anyways, I have incriminating evidence that puts that man at the scene of this crime. It is this. See? That murderer is a man, and men have arms. Therefore, since this arm was at the scene of the crime, that means he must have been at the scene of the crime.
Hold on there, Chief. That's some circular reasoning you got there. You just went back to your own conclusion. Plus, shouldn't he be missing an arm if that's his?
I plead the fifth.
Wait, then whose arm is that?
Anyway, just trust me on this. I'm a doctor, so I know a murderer when I see one.
Irrelevant authority? What does being a medical man have to do with anything in a murder case? Plus, aren't you supposed to be a prosecutor?
At least I'm not Canadian. Anyway, if I keep attacking you for random stuff, I'll eventually win. I am the one who wins, after all.
That's a gambler's fallacy. You can't just keep guessing and hoping something will work. And that's an ad hominem attack. You can't just say I'm Canadian because I say sorry.
Wait, you do?
Thanks for bringing it up, E. Fight me or make my client innocent.
That's an appeal to force. You can't argue that. But you will catch these hands.